Hello, hello. I am just going to wait and make sure we are live, so please bear with me. Okay. Hey everyone, I am so excited to be here live to talk about our community integration program. And I just want to make sure that this is all working. So give me a moment. If you guys have any questions, I can see the comments. I'm going to turn my volume off so you can't double hear me. And I think we're ready to go. Yay! Um, Super excited to be here today. As you may have heard, we are closing out our pilot program for the community integration program that we have. And we're super excited about all of the communities that we're already starting to onboard and opening up 5 additional slots to other communities to be able to take advantage of this at no cost. So eventually there will be a setup cost just because of the time and effort that it takes. To create and manage, but we want to really focus on growing and supporting communities as much as we can to start building this hub, this centralized hub for all perinatal professional groups that solves so many of your solutions. So before we get into it, and I know I'm a little circle here chatting, but once we get into the platform, it will make more sense so that you could see the full screen and not just me talking. So bear with me as I just give you a little bit of insight before we really dive into the tech of it. So, my name is Nicole Harlow, president and founder of the Perinatal Resource Collaborative, and I'm a mom of 4. I am a jack of a lot of trades. My background is in banking and finance and marketing, very technical, love keeping up with technology trends and really love creating and building. So the PRC came to be because after my 4th was born, I decided to take a step back from what I was doing in the perinatal space, which was teaching and training workshops and classes on complementary modalities like womb light, energy work, somatic practices, subconscious reprogramming, and hypnotherapy. Um, and all different beautiful techniques to support the perinatal process. So, over the last now 7 years, but was 5 years when we started, I had grown this beautiful network of perinatal professionals that wasn't strictly one kind of professional. It was doulas and nurses and massage therapists and chiropractors and pelvic floor therapists and mental health professionals and all of the, um, you know, different components of the community and realized the gap that there wasn't really a place for everyone to come together. So I wanted to keep my network together. And then within 6 months, it expanded into what you know now as the PRC or the Perinatal Resource Collaborative. And I'm so grateful. So 2025 was really our building year, our foundational year to understand what we really wanted to do in this space. And now we know that, really focusing on connection, collaboration, networking, just bringing people together, defragmenting this perinatal ecosystem that we have. So, one of the biggest ways that we're looking to do that in 2026 is to integrate other existing professional communities and not just integrate them into the PRC, but give them a full all in one solution to run their group optimally without ads, without algorithms, without the potential of being hacked and losing everything without the potential of Meta one day saying, "Hey, I'm just going to shut your group down because I don't like what you're talking about in it," right? These are all real things that happen. I don't know about you, but my feed is filled with ads and people I don't even follow. And to get to the people I want to connect with is so much red tape. And this solution takes all of that away. So I know Facebook is free. I know everyone is on Facebook and there's a lot of benefits to it. I'm not saying don't do that. What I'm saying is allow the Facebook group to bring in people to your sphere and then nurture them and bring them over into this group for the real connection, for the real benefit. And I'll show you all the features that you have in order to really capitalize on all of that, right? In addition, I know there's a ton of other platforms out there, Circle, School, Kajabi communities, like you name it, there's a space, Mighty Networks, there's a space for you to do this 100%. This is not the only solution that does it for you, but it's the only solution that also gives your members all the benefits of the PRC, whether they choose to be a free member or a paid member, whatever benefits they choose to to take, and allows you to toggle then between your group and the PRC. So they can still specifically be part of your organization, right? Connect with the other students or staff or members of your niched organization, but then also be able to connect with the defragmented pool of members of the PRC. And as you can see right now, we're about 550 members. And as we integrate these communities, that number is going to grow vastly, very quickly. And we're really excited about that because, again, it'll bring more people together, more opportunities to connect, more opportunities to collaborate, to create actionable steps towards better maternal health outcomes. And um, realistically, um, you know, create a better maternal health collective. So, again, we want to be the epicenter of all of these groups, and we are really excited about, again, the opportunity to support your community in such ways that you may not have even thought were possible. So, without further ado, let me get into the tech of it. And if you guys have any questions, please feel free to let me know. So the tech of it is we will create your own group, and I'll show you some examples. This is the PRC group. It has all of the functionality. So I want to show it to you in our capacity so that you could see what's possible, but then I'll show you scaled back what you start with and then how you would build it out. So, like I mentioned, it looks like a Facebook group. Here's your feed, here's the posts. Some posts have pictures, some have videos, some have GIFs, some have attachments, which I don't think you could do in Facebook, but you can add an attachment. You can add links, just like you would. You can pin to the top. You can have different channels to really organize the space how you want it. You can have channels that are private, so only certain members that are assigned can view. You can have read-only channels so that you can post, but they can't comment or post in that channel, like an announcement or I think our Get Started. Yeah, you can't comment because it's just, digestible content that they're looking at. And the home is the catch-all, right? So it catches everything and it tells you where it's from. I did notice that Facebook did start doing this as well in some way, but you can create as many channels as you like. Again, this is where you post. You can post into any of the channels. And you can also create a meeting room, like a Zoom or Google Meet, or stream like a live right into this community. and there's options there. So that's the main page. Additionally, you have some static links here. So if you're looking to navigate to your website, to your socials, to anything that the members may need, a sign up form or survey or whatever the case may be, you can link them here. And just to dive in a little bit deeper, you can create a newsletter summary that goes out based on your frequency of the engagement. You can change your branding, change the colors. There's custom colors that you can create or default templates. You can gamify. I don't have it gamified, but you could gamify it. Again, these links that you add and, really have a lot of functionality here just on this main page. Beyond that main page, we can set you up with a resource hub. So we have our libraries. Again, they could be private channel based, so only accessed by certain people or open to everyone, like these are. We have an events calendar that you can create events, recurring events. You can color code them as you see. And the great thing about this is that they can add it to any calendar that they have. So it's really, again, for everyone. If you're an iPhone user, Android user, all of the things, you get um, a notification about 24 hours before the event if you register. There's also a banner that shows up here within 24 hours of the event so that it kind of highlights it for you. And it shows upcoming events, past events. There's an additional chat feature, just like a Facebook Messenger, that you can connect with the members as well. And have your member directory here so you could see the members and their little bios. The bios are a little bit short, but again, connect and have that. So you could pin featured posts to each channel and then again on the home page as well. So again, lots of customization. Let me again show you some of the other very skeletal groups right now. Again, we're in the process of setting up an onboarding. Now we have our AWON Armed Forces. We have our Doula Success Hub, our Indiana Doula Association, our Virginia Doula Association. This one was our first one, so we have some members coming in. We have our APA, our Mother is Supreme, and our collective. So you can see there's different, again, color schemes that you could choose from. This is our demo group, just to give you a really good understanding. There is a leaderboard as well that that you can gamify. Again, we turned that off, but you would add rewards and then you could see the level of engagement that your members have. And again, that private channel option, the read-only option, or the complete open option is all there. So really, that is, in a nutshell, the features. How everything would happen next, if you're interested in this, is you would be able to meet with me. We would talk about your needs, talk about who you're looking to integrate into the community, what channels you would need. And then there's a form basically that they will fill out that gives them access to the appropriate channels. So we would gather the members, names and emails are all we would need, send them login credentials, and they would then fill out the form so that they would get access to the appropriate channels. And then you'd be on your way. You also get full admin rights. You get full control of your group. We tag everyone that comes through your group, so you will also have their data if anyone new joins or things like that. You'll have a link, so if you want to attract new members into the group, you'll be able to do that. Um, and if there's, a fee for being part of your group, you would handle that all separately. We wouldn't deal with any money chain exchange. Um, Plus, anyone who joins the PRC through your channel, you would receive affiliate commissions for your organization. So if you're a nonprofit, we would donate that amount back to the nonprofit. And if you're a for profit, it'd simply be an affiliate commission. And we would also offer your members 20% off of our paid subscription. So right now we have a free membership and a paid membership. Our paid membership is $249 for the year. 20% off, I think, brings it down to 200 for the year, which is, I think less than $18 a month at that point. I know it's $20 a month uh when we are um at full price. So uh the community itself that you're hosting, we're asking it to be professionals, other professionals that would support again, being members of the PRC as well at this time. So in the future, we do have there two groups I didn't show you. We have the Supported Moms Club and the Dad Network that we are also looking to grow this year. And they, are consumer facing, I guess, or family facing. So there's a possibility that we open it up for communities as well. It would be all inclusive of the community, and then we would just segment the private channels out, and then those families would then be able to access our beneficiary groups of the PRC as well, instead of the actual professional membership of the PRC. So it would look a little bit different. Right now, though, we're just focusing on professional memberships, to integrate into the PRC and to grow our community. So I think I went over everything that I had to go over. If you have any questions, I know there's a few organizations that have scheduled meetings with. So I'm really excited. Once we hit those 5 additional groups, our pilot program will be closed, and we will still be accepting integration, but again, with a setup fee. So there wouldn't be a monthly fee that you would be charged to have the group, but just basically the setup and making sure everything's good. And then once we make you an admin, the package will come with some additional support hours and shifts if need be. But then really it'll be, again, yours to run how you see fit. And if you are needing, again, a download of your membership or, the data on the back end, then that's easily accessible and can be sent to you as well. So if you have any other questions, feel free to reach out to me. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you for taking time out today and for being interested in joining this beautiful community that we have. It's growing community that we have, and we're looking forward to growing it even more and supporting you and your organization as well. So reach out to me, message me if you have any further questions, and I will talk to you soon. Thanks. Bye.